Welcome to MyProjectBazaar.com.
It is our project. Our project title name is Event Detection and User Interest Discovering in Social Media Data Streams. It is our project abstract. Due to the rapidly growing of e-commerce, more online reviews for the movie and services are created. Text mining is used for extract the valuable information from the large amount of data. A key component is utilized to interface together the extracted data to frame the new realized and realistics of this new theory of the be investigated future by the further by more customary method for experimentation. There are several challenges in the sentiment analysis. The first is that an opinion word that is considered to be the positive in one situation may be the considered negative in another situations. The second challenge is that the people do not always express the opinion in the same way. The usual the text processing relies on this the fact and this the small difference between the two pieces of the text do not changes the meaning very much. The sentiment analysis help to find the word that indicate the sentiment and help to understand the relationship between the textual reviews and the consequence of those reviews. The social media plays thus increasing the important roles in the people life, microbiological, and it is an information of these social medias which allows the people to share the dismediate and real-time event. Broadcasting event is thus microbiological network can be the an effective method of creating the awareness and important information and so on. However, the many existing the approaches and the dissecting the information content primarily discuss the event direction model and ignore the user interest which can be the discovered during the event evaluation. This leads to difficulty in tracking the most important event as the evolve, including the identify the influence and spreads. There are the further complications given this the influence spreads interest will be also the changes that during the event evaluation that influence spread play a key role of the event evaluation has been the large ignored in the traditional event detection method. To end this, we propose the user interest model based event evaluation model and named HE hot, and it is in the hot event evaluation model. This model not only considers the user interest distribution but also be used for the short text data in the social network to model the post the recommendation method to discover the user interest. This can be the resolve the problems of the data disparity, and it is an explanatory by the many existing the event detection method and improve the accuracy of the event detection. The hot event automation filtering algorithm is initially applied the remove the influence and general events, improving the quality and efficiency of the mining the event. It is our project flow diagram. In our project flow diagram, there are the many of the models are involving in our process. So the first model is in the data selection model. In the data selection model, the user can be select this review based for example recommendation system based data can be uploading this process. The data selection process can be completed. The next is data pre-processing. In this data pre-processing, the all underlying information can be removed. For example, null values and NP hard values. Some of this underlying information can be removed from this pre-processing module. And next is the load stop words. The stop word is a very important dictionary in using the sentimental analyzing products. The stop word, many of the unwanted words can be given for this stop word dictionary. So we can be removed based on this dictionary based. We can be remove the words from the user recommendation data. So after the load stop words dictionary loader completed, after that it can be goes to this load stop remover. In the stop words remover, remove this dictionary stop word dictionary data into our original data set. So in our data set the unwanted words can be removed, and next it can be goes to the POS tagging. The POS tagging is the one of the tool it can be implemented to it can be classify the words given words from noun, verbs, and adjective and pronoun, for example, etc. So it is one of the major purpose of this post tagging. So it can be classified this our original data from post tagging. The post tagging and it can be goes to this map producing. The map producing it is one of the framework, and it can be reduced in our words, and it can be reduced our words, and it can be clustered in our whole words. Okay. So after the map producing concept can be completed, can be goes to this opinion mining. The opinion means mining means it is an HOT algorithm can be HOT based algorithm can be in our base paper. HOT algorithm can be implemented this opinion mining process. In our hot HOT process, the algorithm can be implemented this three types of process. The first process and data classification and data separation and cluster distance. It can be calculate the cluster distance. After that, the data classification and data separation completion. So after this modules can be completed, after our process algorithm can be completed, it can be gives the result for micro clustering. For example, if the gives the result is the 1, it is a positive result for this movie. If the minus, it is a negative, and 0 0.0 some of the neural, it is a neural value of 0 0.0, it is a neural value. So it is in our process flow diagram. Okay, it is our project backup opinion protections. Okay, open your project backup. It is an image backup and it is an opinion our project backup. So open this opinion, extract this backup, and click this, choose the index, and right click this run file. If you click this run file, our project homepage can be start to run. It is our project run homepage. Our project title name is event detection and user interest discovering in social media data streams. So click this file and click this start. So if you click this start, click this another frame can be open. It is in start, choose dataset. First process is in choose dataset. Choose dataset. It means the user can be use some large amount of dataset for recommendation, recommended data for given this process. So it is an our we can be using for this movie relevant information data can be taken. The many peoples can be use the many of the rating and reviews for this movie. So click this choose data. So click this movie data set, click this open. So if you open, it is many of data can be displayed this field. So it is many of the comments are display for this process. So next is in keyword extraction. So click this remove stop words. The unwanted words can be removed for this process. So extract keyword gives extract keyword. The post tagging tool can be run this process. If you see this console, the post tagging can be run. The post tagging it is one of the tool. It can be remove the it can be reduce the data, and it can be classify the nouns, pronouns, object, verb, and another nouns. So it is the main concept of this tool process. So it can be taken for some amount of time. So after the extraction keyword process completed, the data can be displayed, extracted data can be displayed this in this frame. So if the post tagging process can be completed, the data can be displayed this field. Okay, so next goes to this map and reduce. If you click this map and reduce, the new frame can be open. So click this map and reduce, start map and reduce. If you start the map reduce process, it can be reduce the words, and it can be extract the word, and it can be compress the unrelevant information and words in this process. So this map and reduce process can be completed. After the overall time execution time can be taken, and it can be displayed this field. Okay. So the map reduce process can be running. So the map reduce process can be start. So So map radius is completed. So it is an overall count can be displayed 44993. It can be displayed this field 44993. Execution time can be taken. This execution time millisecond can be displayed this field. It is in map and reduce word can be displayed this area. So next process is in diverse analysis. So find distance. After that can be clustering this clustering completed for the map and reduce, and click this diverse distance measure. So click this minimum distance. So it is an minimum distance can be it is a minimum distance for this can display this field console. So another process is on another is on cluster data. So click this view data. It is in diverse analysis show data. Click this show data. So the diverse analysis can be used the consolidated data and the filter data. So click this consolidated data. It is in total all consolidated data can be displayed. So it is in filter data can be displayed this field. So after I can be classify the positive words and negative words for the consolidated data and filter data. So next process is clustered. So find the cluster. So it is in cluster form. So click this cluster data. The cluster can be formed, and you click this view. The negative the cluster can be files can be displayed. So it is a negative cluster data, and it is in clustering count can be displayed, and it is a neural cluster. It is in positive, and it is in a strong negative cluster, and it is a strong positive cluster. It is in cluster value can be displayed this field. So click this opinion evaluation. So click this evaluation. So it is in find. It is click this opinion. So click this final data. The final data can be displayed this field. It is in the final data, and it is a rating for this counting word count can be displayed this field. It is an opinion evaluation, and I click this prediction. So it is in find score. So click this find score. So it is a positive score for this movie can be displayed this field, and it is an overall opinion is in positive. So the movie is positive movie. So the movie is positive recommendation high. So the overall opinion is in positive. Okay. So click this exit. Our process can be exit this field. So thank you for watching this video.